Today I want to discuss the difference between the silent treatment and going silent when you need space from someone. This is a topic I cover frequently, however I continue to see videos and comments across various platforms of people incorrectly stating they are using the silent treatment when they are simply going silent to protect their own mental health and creating space from the person who is being abusive. If the term silent treatment is misused, it can become misleading and removes the abusive nature of the technique from the manipulative person who chooses silence as a way to control. But first, I'm Dr. Emily Mayfield, a licensed psychologist. Thank you for watching this video and being a part of the Mindset Therapy family. With both the silent treatment and going silent, all communication stops. The person who has chosen to no longer communicate has not only stopped their own communication, but also has limited the communication from the other person by not responding to them. The person who would like to continue speaking can continue to talk, but this becomes ineffective and unrewarding when the other person doesn't respond back. The goal of both the silent treatment and going silent is it prevents further interactions between the people involved. On the surface, the silent treatment and going silent are the same thing. Regardless of who is no longer communicating, the goal is to have no further interaction with the person. So it is understandable they can easily be confused with each other. However, at their core, the silent treatment and going silent to protect your own mental health are two very different things which shouldn't be confused with each other. The difference lies in the intent of the person who has gone silent. In psychology, intention is a mental state in which someone plans a course of action to achieve a goal. The person has a goal in mind and they plan out how they will achieve that goal. To fully understand the difference between the silent treatment and going silent, you must have knowledge of intent. What is the goal of the person who has gone silent, and what course of action are they choosing to take to achieve that goal? Let's start with the silent treatment. The silent treatment is not only going silent, but it is going silent as a way to manipulate the other person. The person giving the silent treatment wants to punish the other person for perceived wrongdoing, and they punish them by refusing to communicate with the other person. The person who feels wronged has gone silent and will no longer interact with the other person because they want to shut down all communication. The person giving the silent treatment wants to prevent the person from being able to explain themselves, and they will remain silent as long as they think they need to punish the other person. With the silent treatment, the intention is to punish the person they feel wronged them. The goal is for the person who wronged them to realize the wrong they committed and apologize and/or change what they are doing. The silent treatment will only end if the person giving the silent treatment feels they have achieved their goal. The problem is the person who is getting the silent treatment oftentimes doesn't know what wrong they allegedly committed. They may want to discuss what is happening and even try to make things better, but the person giving the silent treatment doesn't care to hear from them. The intention isn't to resolve a misunderstanding. The intention is to punish. How is that different from when someone goes silent? When someone chooses to go silent, the intention is to create some space from the person who is being abusive or otherwise stressful. The goal is to stop being someone who is a verbal punching bag for the other person, or to reduce the stress encountered when they are around this person. Someone may go silent if the other person is being abusive, if the other person keeps asking them questions and they don't have answers, or they may go silent for no reason other than they need a chance to separate from all stimulation and don't want to interact with anyone. When going silent, the intention of the person is to protect their own mental health. As you can see, the difference between the silent treatment and going silent lies completely in the intention. What is the goal of the person who is no longer communicating, and what path are they choosing to achieve the goal? If the person chooses a path of control and manipulation so they can achieve their goal, this is a silent treatment. The silent treatment will always be about control and manipulation. If the person chooses the path of not interacting right now, but they also don't expect anything from the other person other than a break, then they are going silent. We all go silent. We have times in which we don't have the mental capacity to talk. We are tired of hearing the same thing, or we want to stop being the recipient of abuse. There is nothing wrong with going silent. The problem becomes when the person who has gone silent expects the other person to do what they want, or else they will continue to limit communication. To learn more about the difference between the silent treatment and no contact, click on the video in the corner, or you can find the link in the description below. See you at the next video.